This is One Degree Teacher once again, and this is topical issue. It should have appeared in for Jesus Warriors Club, but I've decided to bring it as a topical issue because it touches a lot of us in different ways. Today we're going to talk about faith. What is faith? The Bible says faith is believing in things that are not there as if they are there. And with that, you'll be able to achieve whatever you want to achieve. Jesus taught, if you have faith as little as a mustard seed, you can be able to tell a mountain to move from one place to another place, and it will. We have Islam. It talks of faith. We have Hinduism. They talk of faith. Why is this thing called faith important? When God created, according to the Bible, when God created a human being, He created us in His own image. God is a spirit, so He cannot appear like me or you. But that spiritual aspect of Him is in you. In Buddhism, they also believe in the strength of faith. Like when I was trying to get from different materials, I came to realize that some of the miracles that Jesus performed also were performed by Buddha. He walked on water. He could multiply food. He could even tell people that with faith, you can be able to swim on dry land just the way you swim on water. So I started asking myself, what is this thing called faith? And I realized that faith is an ability that God gave to every human being He created. And when you take it strongly, it's able to manifest things in your life. I was trying to imagine when people like Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego in the Christian faith were thrown in a furnace of fire. How did they survive? And I came to realize that faith operates in three ways. For instance, you can float on air in its aerial state. That is, if you know the dynamics that are aerodynamics. When something is put in that state, it's able to float on air. By the same air, when it's vibrating at a different frequency, a lower frequency, it becomes liquid. That I'm talking of water. Vapor is air. Vibrating at a lower frequency, it becomes water. We can still float on water. But then, when it vibrates at a very low frequency, it's still the same air, the same water vapor. When it was vibrating at another frequency, it became water and we are able to float on it. But when it is vibrating at a lower frequency, it is solid. And we can be able to walk on it, even drive on it. Like in North America, Canada, there are places that trucks pass, lakes that trucks pass on during winter. They are able to take things over the lake. And in summer, you can't pass over the same lake. In the northern sphere, some parts of the sea, I think within Finland and Sweden, get frozen in that you can be able to drive your car over the ocean, over the sea. But when the temperatures change, it becomes liquid. You cannot be able to drive over it. So, to me, God has given us that faith, and with faith we are able to manipulate like God created with His words. That's why we are warned in the Bible and other books about the use of the mouth. With words and faith, you can create and destroy. So with faith, and much believe in faith, you have the creative power. And to look at those things in the modern life, there was a time I was watching a video of people, is it Greece or is it Italy, somewhere there? they would walk over hot coals, bare feet, and they don't even get blisters. And I wondered, what is that? Then I realized that is faith at work. It's able to make the pleasant stepping on hot coals be at the same frequency. So by the time they reach that end, they cannot have any blisters, anything. But if you don't have the faith, you will burn, you'll not be able to move far, and you'll end up being hospitalized. So faith gives us powers that are able to generate things that we could not be able to generate under normal circumstances. For instance, when God was sending Moses to Pharaoh, he told Moses was saying his stammerer cannot be able to talk. He told him, go, but I'm going to make you God over the Pharaoh, and your brother will be a prophet to you, Harun. And that's what happened. Moses will say something and it occurs. Before Jesus went, when he was talking to his disciples, he said, those who believe in him will be with him, and he will make them gods. That means his word will be able to give you powers that will be able to enact the godly virtues in you to be able to perform. So powers, faith enables us to perform at a godly level. That's why it's very important for any religion to have faith. Never lose faith in anything. Approach everything with faith, and nothing will be impossible to you. That is all I have to talk about faith. Be blessed.